I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Hey. You assume a lot.
Now
I'm done
you've met
talking.
the matriarch of the family. Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yep, sure does.
I can't believe how callous Jack can be.
Hey there, matriarch. You got an OnlyFans also?
Is this a real prostitute?
Bingo.
I suspect you do.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Angie.
Okay. No. Oh, no.
I've got a new toothbrush, miss.
Welcome back, everybody. Playing the modern tactical overhaul this time. Or in Fallout 4 VR. And where am I? Ah, this is Vault 88. I finally found a way to get inside here. The game was crashing like crazy. And I found out that it was the real AI and the unlimited fast travel seemed to be conflicting. Those two mods kept making my game crash. So, yeah, whenever that happens, if you can't figure it out, it's the only thing you can do really is start deactivating mods and see if that takes care of it. And in my case, I got lucky. Within the first couple of tries, I figured out which mods were conflicting. And I usually start from the last mods that I installed. So I deactivated the last 5 mods I installed, and yeah, I found it out. Anyways, all right, Vault 88, and I don't know, I don't know what the name of this quest is. What is it? Better Living Underground. And yeah, here it is, Vault 88. So fast traveling from the charter school, no, Hyde Park, and the Wilson, what does that say? Automatoys factory. It kept making the game crash. Well, I could actually making it to these particular places was fine, but traveling as I approached around the vicinity of Vault 88, the game would just crash completely. So, yeah. All right. Enough of that. Let me see what this person has to say. There is a survivor here somewhere. Ah, there she is. And I don't like these. No. I don't like the floating markers. Okay.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy.
And you aren't either.
But you are clearly not with Vault-Tec.
She's got really nice zombie titties.
Why did you help me?
Okay, uninterested in you. What? Right thing to do, sarcastic, radio beacon. Oh, okay, I'll be nice.
It was the neighborly thing to do.
Such a fine sense of civic duty. Very laudable.
Creepy little, she's got the creepy little smile.
Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault.
That is so cool, you can see inside her mouth.
Follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years. I was giving a tour.
Yeah, you look about 200.
My pride and joy. My vault. Then the earthquakes. Sirens.
Nice shorts.
Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. The radiation.
This is zombies. Am I?
I was spared. What are you doing?
Was I supposed to do that? I didn't attack it.
The construction.
Oh, they did.
Fair as well as me.
Oh my God.
Done anything hostile
Okay.
towards me, though. It's probably best if you put them out of their misery. It's better to put the poor
Hi.
Do what you have to do.
Okay.
I'll wait for you to finish.
While I kill your friends? That's not cool. Alright.
Human decency must have been in short supply back then.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I guess they thought they would be safe in here.
I guess not.
Digging my way to the entrance. With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, among these papers, is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
Kill the feral ghouls. Talk to the overseer.
Go on then.
This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together, as partners.
What's my role?
I recognize that you are in a superior bargaining position. I'll handle the mundane nuts and bolts of vault management. Anything you want, I'm happy to accommodate. All I ask is to run the prototype experiments.
Prototype experiments?
Let's do this then.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk. To run the experiments, the information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
My pussy is itching. Give me a moment.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Yo, that's wild. What do I do?
Much better.
Oh, jeez. Build the Vault 88 Overseer's desk. How do I do that? Alright, I don't know how to craft stuff. It's very confusing. It's very hard to do, by the way. With these VR controls. Oh man, I'm gonna have, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Figure out how to construct items in this game. So I never crafted anything really. This simple stuff like scrapping things, but even that's a pain in the ass. Because the way you have to press the buttons on the joystick or on the VR controls, the hand controls, is very awkward. Like you would have to press like either turn left or right on the stick while pressing at the same time. Yeah, I really wish, you know, Bethesda would have put a little more care into the VR aspect of the game. But they don't give a shit about anybody. It's all about money, 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 money. So modders basically had to step up to the plate and do what Bethesda couldn't do. Alright, I think there's a crafting bench up in this direction. Because I had to remove the rubble that was blocking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's right here. And I don't have the controls on again. And I you know what? I really don't feel like doing... You know what? I'll start this another time. I'll continue this quest. I mean, another time. I'll try something else. And I can't do the Zayton or the ET one because it's not compatible with VR. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of games or a lot of little DLC I can't exactly get going here. Eliminate feral ghouls living on the edge. I don't know. Alright, you know what? Let's do wet feet. Yeah, we'll do that. Dugout Inn. I guess I have to go to Diamond City. Oh. You know, Cabot House. You know what? Let me see if I can start that one. Yeah. Let's check out Cabot House. I'm trying to do the Cabot House on my other playthrough and I can't. The game keeps crapping out on me.
Can you imagine the amount of resources this family must have to afford a setup like this?
Go away.
I'd really like to come in.
No, you really don't. Now get out of here.
Screw you.
Come on.
Let me in.
Let me in.
I'm done talking to you.
Hey.
I told you to go away.
What is this place?
This is Cabot House, like it says on the sign. And if you don't know what that is, you're in the wrong place. You should leave before you get yourself in trouble.
Up yours.
I told you to go away.
I'd really like to come in.
No, you really don't. Now get out of here.
Why don't I want to come in? It seems like a nice place.
You don't want to come in because then I would have to kill you. I assume you don't want to be killed, so get out of here.
Screw you then.
And I went in anyways. I hope that's not going to mess anything up.
Hold very, very still. Now tell me what you're doing here.
Edward? Who is it?
Don't worry about it, Jack. I got it under control.
Edward, don't be so hasty. I like the look of this fellow. Please, accept my apologies for Edward's behavior. He's just looking out for me, but sometimes he can be overzealous. I'm Jack Cabot. Welcome to Cabot House.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
Pleased to meet you. Seems like a
Oh,
long
he looks
time
different.
since we've had a visitor. Edward, I think this occasion calls for drinks. The good bourbon, eh? Come on, this way. There's no need to stand talking in the front hall like savages.
Oh, there he is.
Please, have a seat.
I've never seen a place this clean in my life. We should kill them all and fucking take
Now,
it for
before
our
we
own.
get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No, that's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
This is really interesting, sir. Tell us more, please. And afterwards, if you want any special attention, just let me know. I have real fair prices.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Wow, she's such a whore.
It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the
He's
job,
such a
by
cool
the way.
outfit.
It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric.
There's so much
but
detail in
he's
this. Look at this.
definitely not crazy.
Amazing.
The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You all set then?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. Anything else?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Are we good here?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Hi.
What?
Ancient aliens.
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
It's kind of shady.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Are we done?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
That's impossible. The war was 200 years ago.
Impossible? Not much that I would call impossible these days. One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Any more questions?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
I've got to get going.
All right.
All right. Check one last thing. We check this computer terminal. See what it says, how it differs from the other list. Oh, and it's not here. Huh. Okay. There's one here, though. Okay. Well, that's a long report. All right.
How did you do that without a wireless interface?
Here.
Don't have the key.
out if this makes Jack more impressive or even crazier than I thought.
I'm gonna finish looking around, see how different some of the furniture and architecture looks from the fundamental evolutionary list that I have. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I don't have Project Valkyrie installed on this particular mod list. What is that, Zippo? Nice.
Hey.
What is it?
Nothing else.
Then you have a job to do.
Alright, I am just gonna fast travel there. See if I can, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it from in here. Except I can't use I can't fast travel from the map indoors anymore. If I want to fast travel using the map, I have to be outside, outdoors, and do it. Because if I do it inside, I select the area, it crashes the game. It's stupid, I know. Parsons, and Commonwealth, I think. Here it is. Insane Asylum.
Gotta love an insane asylum. Just think of all the possibilities. Shock therapy,
This place is off
binding
limits.
gags, hospital
You best
beds,
move
medical
along.
equipment. Good
Cool.
shit.
What is this place?
It's nothing to do with you, that's for sure.
I like your
Mom
mask.
told you to get moving.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Though it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Hey,
What do you want now?
what is this package anyway?
It's a metal case, holding vials of serum. What is it? I don't know and I don't care. They pay the bills, I just work here. Are we done here?
So, who took the package? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Though it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
What is this place?
If Edward wanted you to know, he'd have told you.
Nothing else.
Okay.
I wonder if this is locked.
Can't pick this.
Yeah, it's locked. Alright. I think it's in this direction. God, it is dark. I have darker nights, by the way. And it really makes the atmosphere super duper creepy. Greatly increases the immersion. At first I didn't like it because of the poor visibility, but I kind of dig it. Now I kind of dig it. Let me see. Here it is. Alright, I have to head towards in this direction. I could fast travel, but you know what? I'll truck it. Oh shit. See, I can't even see who they're shooting at. I'll take care of it.
Fuck, that hurts.
Sorry. Blow up. Blow up. Alright, almost there. It should be... Maybe it's this building here? Hmm. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, we got raiders here.
You promised you'd share. How do I get stuck with
Alright, who's got that serum? You? No. Got some 308s though. Do you have it? No. Better be you. Here it is. It's a nice gun. Alright. Alright. And now I have to return to the Cabot House. And there's no way I'm walking. Alright, return to the Cabot House. Alright. And what is this down here, though? I'm curious. Check the board. Oh. Okie dokie. Alright, Cabot House. Yes. Where's... Oh, there it is.
Excuse me, please.
Oh, man. Yeah, its performance is really bad.
unacceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
Save it.
Is?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister is missing and I want her.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
If not to keep the family.
Yes.
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him.
I can't believe
I took care of them.
what happened to your
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
I know Imogen's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
What's so important about this serum?
You're getting paid to follow orders. Your orders were to get it back. That's all you need to worry about.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Mother, will you...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Okay, where she's gone. That was easy. I'll bring her back.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Hey. You assume a lot.
Now
I'm done
you've met
talking.
the matriarch of the family. Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yep, sure does.
I can't believe how callous Jack can be.
Hey there, matriarch. You got an OnlyFans also?
Hung, 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 hung! Is this a real prostitute?
Bingo.
I suspect you do.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogen.
Okay. No. Oh, no.
I've got a new toothbrush, miss.
Alright, everybody. I'm back. Due to another game crash, I decided to just teleport here after we started to reboot the game. So I'm in Good Neighbor now, and yeah, it's off to find Imogena, or I forgot her name, whatever her name is, the missing sister. So I guess I have to ask around different people, I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, nice shirt. Or a lot.
If you see anything you like.
Never mind,
yeah.
actually.
Never mind.
Excuse me, General. Do you have a minute?
Anytime, Preston.
Look, I know I put you in an almost impossible position when I
Where
asked
is
you
he?
to lead the Minutemen. I didn't have any right to ask you to take that on. I
Oh, here he
guess
is.
I was kind of desperate at that point. I still don't know why you said yes. If it was for me, or for the Commonwealth, or for some other reason. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know that I appreciate what you've done. We've got a long road ahead of us, for sure. But I don't doubt that you're the leader the Minutemen needed.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Anything else you wanted to tell me?
Nope, that's it. I just wanted to make sure you knew how I felt. I've taken up enough of your time. We'd better get back to it.
You got some shit in your shirt. Who is this?
You sticking around, you'll need to join the crew. I hear Bobby No-Nos is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nos, but she pays.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Screaming?
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't
okay.
handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library.
I remember that one.
Memories of that place from when
Yeah, I
was
remember
born.
that quest.
Human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask
Funny.
how long it's been overdue.
Grab as much as we can carry.
See what else she has. You have anything for sale? For sale?
Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, no thank you.
Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Let's see what you have.
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
Vi Victus. I don't remember having that. I'll take it though. ASAM. Take that. I think I have that. Modern mechanics? Oh, pornos, nice. Rolling pin. Pretty sure I have the Type 56. Might as well take all the bullets I can get. Come on. No more guns. I need to get more guns. Come on. No, guess she's out. Destroyer. Okay. Stimpaks. Oh. Beastly? I'll take that. Box glove. No, no. What the hell was that? Oh, please don't crash. I'm not doing this over again.
Why do you always find the best ones?
Oh, I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna make a comment. Yes, I found a magazine, Ivy.
Wait, is that Porno 69 issue 7 from Denmark? Shit, that's such a cool thing to find out here. I can't believe you found that. It's another awesome color climax release featuring mostly black and white, but some really sexy color pictures as well.
I'm glad you like vintage stuff,
about
Ivy.
these productions from Color Climax is
Shows
that
you're a
many were
woman
shot
of
and
culture.
produced by a single couple. I can't pronounce their names, but fuck, I'll try. Ole Peterson and Laura Trike?
Okay, thanks.
Huh?
Okay, performance is dipping again. And let me talk to this robot here. Yeah, nice armor.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Alright, let me see what you got.
Let's take a look.
A gun for every occasion.
No, I have this already. Oh, but it's not silenced. Oh, that's hot. I have that on my other mod list. What's this one? Ash 7? Admiral's Pride. I don't know. I'll take it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, it's a biohazard suit. I'm pretty sure I have this Ducat disintegrator. I can't see what it looks like. I'll take it. Silenced. I know I have Uzi already. Prizrak? Damn. Okay, I don't know why my volume just shut off. Alright, I'm gonna have to get out of here and save it and then restart. Party starter. Use. I don't know if I have that already. Nullify. Yeah, this is some new weapons. That. It's a lot of new weapons I can try out now. All right. Confirm trade. All right, we are done. And yeah, I'm gonna have to save it because the sound went out. Damn headphones. So I'm gonna save it and then restart. All right, I shall be right back.